Hey YouTubers, winnelow here, and basically I'm going to do a rundown of my DVD collection. Again, if you saw my other videos, basically I haven't done them with enough gusto. They've been pretty boring, and while there's not much imagination or, explosions or excitement to put into a DVD collection update, they could be a little better than "This is my DVD. This is my DVD." Like, that's just boring. So I'm going to give you basically a rundown of what the movie's about, the director, what they've done, the actors, the synopsis, and my short review. So, going through my whole update, or my whole DVD collection, again, I have 39 DVDs. This can take a long time, so I'll be cutting these into parts of 7 to 8 minute increments, so I'm just going to randomly pick DVDs from my collection. So I will begin. A Christmas Story. This movie is an absolute classic holiday movie, directed by Bob Clark, who directed Black Christmas, ironically, and it stars Peter Billingsley. It's basically about this kid who wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas, and everyone just keeps telling him it'll shoot his eye out, and it's hilarious, actually. I really like this movie. And it came out in I believe November 18th, 1983, but it's a good movie. It's about an hour and a half, so it's not too long, but yeah, this was a great movie. This is the 2-disc one. Has lots of good extra features. Feature-length audio commentary with Peter Billingsley and director Bob Clark, who passed away. But this is a great movie, and I really liked it. Next movie is also a great Christmas movie. I believe it came out in 1984. Gremlins. This movie is awesome. This is a totally 80s movie. It's directed by Joe Dante, who did The Howling and Looney Tunes Back in Action. I believe he might have also done Arachnophobia. I'm not quite sure though. But it stars Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates. And the score was by Jerry Goldsmith, who did the score for Alien. It was written by Christopher Columbus, who directed the Home Alone, the first 2 Home Alone films, and it was produced by Steven Spielberg. But it's basically around Christmas time. This teenage guy, Billy, he wants a pet for Christmas, and his dad buys him this creature. And there are 3 rules: don't get it wet, don't feed it after midnight, and this is just a great movie. Basically, this little cute guy Gizmo turns into a huge, he breeds all of these monsters that take over the town. And the other rule is they can't go into sunlight. But this is a great movie. It basically was one of the movies. This and the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade brought along the PG-13 rating. This movie was on the verge of getting an R rating. It was they only had PG and R back then, and G. But this wasn't for a G movie at all. So it got a PG, but it was on the verge of getting an R rating. It's about an hour and a half. But it is a great movie. It came with a lot of extra features. Lots of commentaries by Howie Mandel. He does the voice of Gizmo. Yeah, it's a great film. The sequel wasn't quite as good, but next is one of my favorite 80s films of all time. Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita in The Karate Kid. And this movie is absolutely brilliant. It's directed by John G. Avildsen, who directed the first Rocky film. The soundtrack's brilliant. I mean, You're the Best Around, that was a great song, by Joe Esposito. Has a commentary with the director, the writer, Ralph Macchio, and Pat Morita, who passed away a while ago. But this is a great 80s film. It just screams 80s. Like, this movie just screams 80s. But it's rated PG, and basically it's just this kid here, Ralph Macchio, plays Danielson, and Pat Morita plays Mr. Miyagi. And he trains, he basically teaches Ralph Macchio here that karate's not all about fighting, you know? And great montage sequences. It's just awesome. Next movie I haven't seen, but it looked great. Directed by Ron Howard. He directed, obviously we all know him. He directed How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Da Vinci Code, Parenthood. Too many to name, but Splash, you know. But Cocoon. I haven't seen this one yet. It looks really good. It has Brian Dennehy, Steve Guttenberg from Police Academy. Thank God he, you know, did this instead of Police Academy 1500. But yeah, this is supposed to be about elderly people, and this big cocoon falls in the retirement home's pool, and it slowly makes them younger again. And it's kind of a pool of, like, you know, youth, basically. But, yeah, it got a 7.9 rating on IMDb, so it's supposed to be fantastic. Has commentary by Ron Howard, which I'll have to listen to. But, I might watch it. Well, I will watch it, but might not now. Yeah, that was actually really, it looks really good. This movie I am totally ashamed to own, but I had to get it. Jaws the Revenge. I know I'm a terrible person for buying this, but it's directed by Joseph Sargent, renowned filmmaker. No, just kidding. I don't know what the hell else he's probably TV movies or something. I don't know. Look it up on IMDb. But it stars big name actors. Why the fuck are they in this movie? Lorraine Gary, who played Ellen Brody from the first one and the second one. Lance Guest, I don't know who that is. Mario Van Peebles, why is he in this? Karen Young, another no name. And then, here's the big one, Michael Caine. Yes, Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Yes, Michael Caine, you heard me right. The British actor, Michael Caine. And he was in this. And he actually didn't accept his Academy Award due to him being busy filming this. And then that's just sad. But it's about Ellen Brody's husband, who passed away, has been killing the shark's family in like the last two movies. So basically, Ellen Brody, after her son's killed by a shark, her family goes down to the Bahamas, and mysteriously this shark, whose family was killed by her family, is like getting its revenge on her. It swam all the way from Amityville, or Amity Island, all the way to the Bahamas just to kill her. And even the tagline's horrible. This time it's personal. It's bad. I mean, I love it because it's so bad, but it's really bad. I can't believe this got released. It clocks in about an hour and a half, but I watch it all the time. I think it's hilarious. But I'm going to have to cut her short here. Part 2 will be up soon. Alrighty.